Fellow YouTubers, what's up? It's your boy, the Badwolf. So, you may not know all of your rights and protections. What am I talking about? All right, well, you people want to call yourselves the sovereigns, huh? Okay. Well, let me explain something to you. This is what you need to look up. Foreign Sovereign Immunity Act. 28 USC 1603-1611 and 28 US Code 1604, immunity of a foreign state from jurisdiction. What are these? Okay. These are the laws that were put in place that protect people who are foreign nationals. And that's what you are. I know it sounds weird because you consider yourself just to be a U.S. citizen, and you are, but you're also a state citizen or a U.S. national. But if you don't know you are and you don't act on it, you don't declare it, you don't identify yourselves to the nice officer who took his time to turn on his emergency lights when there was no emergency, which is, yeah, we'll leave that one alone for now. To identify himself and to make sure you were good properly, then he's going to assume you're just a sheeple. Okay? So what this does, these acts, so you're gonna have to look them up yourselves, both of those. Rewind the videos and get those codes again and look them up. Okay? When you do this, it's going to tell you that there are clear jurisdictional lines that cannot be broken without fines, without jail time, without criminal complaints in court, because you are outside of their jurisdiction. Okay, they themselves are in a foreign jurisdiction. Most of these courts and constables and enforcement people, and they don't even know it. And even if they do know it, they just know that if you act like a citizen, talk like a citizen, and walk like a citizen, then they have jurisdiction over you. Until you bring up this. Okay, so if you properly identify yourself, you have the identification, and you have those codes, okay, they're not there unless you are doing something to pull you into their jurisdiction. That's it. Okay, so let's see here. Copy. Open. Paste. All right, so let's see what the official Law Cornell EDU page has to say about it. Okay, so this says immunity of a foreign state from jurisdiction, subject to existing international agreements to the United States as a party at the time of the enactment of this act. A foreign state shall be immune from jurisdiction of the courts of the United States of America and of the states. Notice there's two things there. Okay. Except as provided in sections 1605 to 1607. And of course, you can go down, or actually, you can just click these links here to go there so you can have further understanding. So right there, it says a foreign state. So if you're declaring yourself, or you've been declared a foreign state, you're immune from jurisdiction from these courts. It says it right here. Now, I'm not saying just copy the code and keep it in your car and run around. I'm this, because you have to back up that information. Okay, you have to be able to prove it. Downloading some information and just trying to act outside of the law is going to get you whumped. Okay, because you're probably still a U.S. citizen because you've pledged your allegiance to them. You've got your contracts, you got your car all in their name and all this other stuff, and your plates, and your driver's license. So if you have done these things, this is not going to help you. Okay, you can't just wear all their stuff, break the law or whatever you're doing, and then hold this up. Is my get out of jail card free? Yay! No, it doesn't work that way. Okay, because you're wearing everything that says I'm a sheep, or excuse me, a citizen. So yeah. Now, if you did everything right with your vehicle, you've got your information card, your passport as declared by the Department of State as a U.S. national, foreign state. Um, Good job. Then that's different. Now you can walk both worlds, but not at the same time. Okay? Because if you have a shred of any of their stuff, they're going to use that to pull you into their jurisdiction, and you're going to get what you got coming. Okay? So know how to walk, what to say at the right times. Okay? All right, let's back it up here. Okay, so we're going to check out the other one here. Um, All right, so a foreign state we're talking about, right? A foreign state, except as used in section 1608 in this title, includes a political subdivision of a foreign state or an agency or an instrumentality of a foreign state, as defined in subsection B. So what does all that mean, right? Let's just get to it. Okay, so this can mean, one, a separate legal person. There you go. Went for the shot. It could also be corporate. You can have a corporate foreign state. Otherwise, it can mean, which is an organ of a foreign state or political subdivision thereof, a majority of whose shares, ownership, or interest is owned by a foreign state or political subdivision thereof. Which, now here's the part, okay? Which is neither a citizen of the state of the United States, as defined in section 1332, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So what that means is that a U.S. citizen is not, this doesn't apply to you. Okay? So if you're going around with citizen gear on, with your new citizen Nikes on, and citizen shirt, and citizen drawers, and all that stuff, you can't claim this because you're not a foreign state. Okay? So you don't get the immunity, you don't get all that stuff. Okay? You're not, you're inside with them. Okay? So let's go on a little bit further. The United States includes all the territories and waters, continental and insular, subject to the jurisdiction of the United States. Okay, so if you're in the United States, you're in any of those areas and that are theirs, owned by the United States, which is what? Washington, D.C., Guam, Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands. They're basically saying that you're in or under their jurisdiction. Okay? Let's see what else. This kind of goes off topic, I guess, a little bit, but bear with me. Commercial activity means either a regular course of commercial conduct or a particular commercial transaction or act. Blah, blah, blah. Commercial activity carried on in the United States by a foreign state means commercial activity. Blah, blah, blah goes on. Nothing too major there. So anyway, there you have it. Okay, so look these things up. Find this information for yourself. It's educational. It's free for everybody, so no charge to you. That information is also one of the tools that I put into the paperwork, like the chief of police letter, which is what you want to send to the judge and the head of the police station and the prosecutor as well. Okay, so you want to let them all know, hey, look, this is my status. This is how I'm going about it. That in itself can help. Additional information is definitely what helps push it over the top. Um, so if you took all the advice I've put in all these separate videos and whatever else all together, then you would have that paperwork, okay, that, like I said, I sell, which is down below. Like I said, educational purposes, this has worked for people. It has worked for me. It has worked for a lot of people so far. No complaints. But at the same time, nobody can guarantee anything, because a judge can still do what they want to do, and all that good stuff. But if you know how to use this information properly, you stand a very, very high chance of getting out of your situation. And if you learn it as good as me or better, you can get out of pretty much everything, except for major stuff. Okay, so this is not for people, your murders, your rapes, heavy stuff. You know what I mean? Like bodily harm. Those things they consider to be Supreme Court level, and they're not just statutes. Okay, those are capital crimes and stuff. Okay, so yeah, that you better get yourself a good lawyer. All right, you shouldn't have been doing it in the first place. But some of this information could help. But like I said, that you're in a world of hurt. Okay, but you probably should be if you did the stuff. So this is what it is. No offense, but all the other stuff, the petty stuff. Yeah, a lot of this information. So what's in that particular letter? The chief of police letter, I call it. This information, all the information contained in the other videos, additional stuff I haven't talked about yet. A lot of it's proprietary, so it's just stuff that I've used to defeat them, or else work out a negotiation. Either way, so that it benefits you or me or whoever. Some of that information you will have to go through and remove things that don't apply. And I always recommend switching it up so that it benefits you, suits your life and your particular situation. Like I said, can't make guarantees on any of it, but let's just say more people have been happier than not. Statutes, little stuff, that's easy, but the other big stuff, that's and for the umpteenth time, I'm not the jailhouse lawyer. I'm not, Mr. Get you out of trouble, and I'm trying to educate you. Don't email me on this is my messed up situation. How can I get out of it? I'm not here to do that. Not gonna do it, because I'd have to charge you a lot more than just what I charge for the file or files, whichever one that may benefit you. If you say, hey, this is kind of what's going on, can I use this? I will say yes, but at the same time, I'm going to tell you, with everything, I can't guarantee. Even a lawyer doesn't guarantee, and you got to pay him $2,800 starting typically. All right, but yes, these things have been beneficial for many people, and you have to do your own education. So that's pretty much about it, guys. That's the information on the sovereign immunity rights that you have. Look them up. I would suggest even taking that information and using it in your own declarations or affidavits. And from there, I'm actually going to be doing a super affidavit of status. I'm going to take everything I know, everything that that's already in these current ones, these sample ones, and put it all together, and that will be available sometime in the future. So probably the next couple of weeks I'll have that ironed out, and I'll go down through a good chunk of it and then tell you where to send it, and that's pretty much about it. So check out the discounts and offers down below. Don't forget to hit that bell, like, subscribe on the way out. Pass the information, get woke, get your EDU on. I will talk to you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your week and stay healthy. Above all, eat well, because you are what you eat, right? So get those multivitamins. you know, and supplements, nutrients, minerals, all those things that your food and water have, you know, all that stuff has been stripped out of them. So, but of course, if you have any kind of conditions or whatever else, always see or talk to your physician to make sure that taking supplements is right for you. That's about it, guys. I'll talk to you later. Stay wise. That's all I got for now. Badwolf, over and out.